Hey everyone, today we're not just going to talk about cybersecurity, we're going to put you right in the driver's seat. Imagine this. It's your first shot at a cybersecurity internship, and you've just been handed your very first mission. We are going to walk through a real-world task, step by step, to show you exactly how the pros hunt for threats. So let's dive right in. Okay, so picture this. You're a brand new network analyst intern at a super high-tech, smart manufacturing firm. You've just joined the Security Operations Center, the SOC. This is the digital frontline, the team that defends the entire company from cyber threats. Your job is to learn the ropes, and today you're going to get your hands dirty. And boom, your first assignment just lands on your desk. There is a big problem down on the factory floor. The cutting-edge 5G-connected robots are glitching. They're acting erratically. Network sensors are showing that they're sending data to some very, very sketchy-looking servers. Your boss turns to you and says, "Find out what's going on." Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to become a packet detective. You need to sift through all of the factory's network traffic to find those little digital clues that are going to reveal what's really happening. The factory's entire operation is on the line, so yeah, the pressure's on. Now, every detective needs their toolkit, right? And your primary gadget is one of the most powerful in the entire cybersecurity world, Wireshark. If you want to see what's actually happening on a network, really see it, this is the tool you're going to use. Let's get to know it. So, what is Wireshark? In short, it's a network protocol analyzer. What that means is it captures every single piece of data, every little packet that's zipping across the network, and it lets you inspect it in incredible detail. It is the absolute go-to for SOC investigations, for forensic analysis, and for just figuring out what went wrong. I love this analogy. Think of Wireshark as an X-ray for your network. Normally, data is flying around invisibly, right? But Wireshark lets you see inside every single packet, revealing the structure and the content of every digital conversation. It's like having a superpower. A good detective never just runs in blindly. You need a process. And your investigation is going to have 4 key steps, taking you all the way from raw, messy data to a clean, final report for the security team. So here's our roadmap. First, we'll set up the capture to actually collect the data. Second, and this is the big one, we'll filter that data to find the anomalies. Third, we'll visualize the traffic to spot any weird patterns. And finally, we'll figure out the root cause and recommend what to do about it. Let's really focus on step 2, because this is where the magic happens. A busy network can generate millions of packets in just a few minutes, so the key to success is knowing how to filter out all that noise. Seriously, effective analysis is like 70% filtering and maybe 30% interpretation. So as you find these signals in the noise, you'll need to document them. This is what your log might look like. You know the packet ID, the protocol being used, like MQTT for IoT devices, and where it came from and where it's going. Then you describe what's so weird about it. Now, take a look at that last one, packet 891. A smart camera sending data out to the cloud at 2 in the morning? That is a huge red flag for data exfiltration. But how do you even know what's suspicious in the first place? Well, it's simple. You have to know what's normal. On the left, you can see typical IoT traffic, small, regular packets, going to a server it's supposed to talk to. On the right, that's a Mirai botnet attack. It's just chaos, a massive flood of data targeting random servers all over the world. The difference is literally night and day once you know what to look for. So after all that analysis, you bring it all together in your final report. This is step 4. You're not just saying, hey, something's wrong. You are providing actionable intelligence. You state the suspected attack type, you identify the protocols and the devices that are involved, and, most importantly, you recommend what to do about it, like updating a firewall rule to block the malicious traffic. Okay, so you submitted your report. What happens next? Let's talk about the outcome, how your work actually gets evaluated, and what you really gain from this whole experience. Here's a pretty good breakdown of how your work would be looked at. And notice this, your analytical insight, your ability to connect the dots, is worth just as much as your technical skill in capturing the packets. It also shows how important clear reporting and just being professional really is. It's the whole package that truly matters. So what's the reward for all your hard work? Skills. Real, tangible skills that you can slap right onto your resume. By finishing just this one mission, you've gained hands-on experience in packet forensics, IoT security, 5G network analysis, and core SOC investigation techniques. This is the stuff that gets you hired. All right, we'll leave you with one final thought to chew on. We used Wireshark to get that X-ray vision into the network, right? But with modern encryption becoming the standard, that vision is getting, well, a little blurrier. So the big question for the next generation of packet detectives like you is this: as our digital world continues to lock itself down, how are we going to continue to see the invisible?